These are the times LaMelo Ball humiliated his opponents. First,
significant rebound for LaMelo. That gives him 10. Diddly D.
He's feeling it right now, folks.
34 big ones. Throw to the ball.
With the right hand over the shoulder.
First up, we got to rewind all the way back to high school. But not just any high school season. We're talking about the 2015-16 Chino Hills Huskies, the greatest high school basketball team ever assembled. LaMelo Ball was just a freshman, 14 years old, playing alongside his older brothers Lonzo, a senior and the #1 point guard in the nation, and LiAngelo, a junior who averaged 27.4 points per game. Add in freshman center Onyeka Okongwu and junior Eli Scott, and you had 5 Division I prospects starting together. The only one who couldn't dunk was LaMelo, who instead launched threes from the volleyball line when he wasn't setting everyone else up. In LaMelo's very first high school game, he scored 27 points as a starter, 27 points as a freshman in his debut. The tone was set. Chino Hills played at a breakneck pace, averaging 98.3 points per game. They pressed full court, they ran, they dunked, they shot from anywhere, and they never, ever stopped. On February 26, 2016, Chino Hills faced Mater Dei in the CIF Southern Section semifinals. Mater Dei, one of the most competitive private schools in the country, had 4 Division I players in their starting lineup. They were nationally ranked. They were supposed to give Chino Hills their toughest test yet. Final score, 102-54. The worst defeat in Mater Dei history, 48 points. It wasn't even close. Coach Steve Bake later said, "We were learning on the fly, getting extra security, managing ticket sales, creating guest lists. It was a storybook situation." Then came March 5th, 2016. CIF Southern Section Open Division Championship game against Sierra Canyon. LaMelo dropped 26 points in the win. 2 weeks later, March 26th, the state championship game. Chino Hills versus De La Salle at Sleep Train Arena in Sacramento. The game was televised nationally. De La Salle shocked everyone by taking a 30-28 halftime lead. But then, the second half happened. Just 10 seconds into the third quarter, Lonzo drove for a layup. Then, with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third, LaMelo hit a three-pointer to give Chino Hills the lead for good. Those 2 baskets sparked a 27-5 run. Final score, 70-50. LaMelo finished with 14 points in the championship game. Chino Hills went 35-0. Undefeated, national champions, the #1 team in America. And LaMelo, as a freshman, averaged 16.4 points and 3.8 assists per game. He was named N.B.Aprodzz National Freshman of the Year alongside his teammate Onyeka Okongwu. His sophomore year, December 26, 2016, LaMelo made national headlines by hitting a half-court shot 2 seconds into a game. 2 seconds. Then on February 4th, 2017, Oak Hill Academy ended Chino Hills' 60-game win streak, but LaMelo scored a game-high 36 points in the loss. Three days later, February 7th, he dropped 92 points against Los Osos High School. 92 points. Second most points in a single game in California high school history. He averaged 26.7 points and nearly 10 assists per game that season, earning N.B.Aprodzz sophomore All-American first team honor. But then, LaMelo took one of the most unconventional paths to the NBA anyone has ever seen. He left Chino Hills before his junior year due to a coaching dispute. He signed with Prienai, a professional team in Lithuania. At 16 years old, he played professionally overseas. Then in 2018, he played in the Junior Basketball Association, a league created by his father, LaMelo Ball. Then he returned to high school as a senior at Spire Academy in Ohio, where he debuted with 20 points, 13 assists, and 5 rebounds in a win over the Hill School on November 10, 2018. And finally, he went to Australia, the 2019-20 NBL season with the Illawarra Hawks. At 18 years old, LaMelo Ball was playing against grown men in one of the best professional leagues outside the NBA.
Yeah, fly Machado to create some space. This one, trying to get young guys going. He's got his feet set here. LaMelo Ball.
He averaged 17.0 points, 7.8 rebounds, 6.8 assists, and 1.7 steals per game in 31.3 minutes. He became the first American to win the NBL Rookie of the Year award. And on June 20th, 2020, LaMelo Ball was selected 3rd overall in the NBA draft by the Charlotte Hornets.
With the 3rd pick in the 2020 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select LaMelo Ball from Chino Hills, California.
Now, let's talk about the NBA. October 30th, 2021. Opening night of the 2021-22 season. Indiana Pacers at Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo matched his career high with 7 three-pointers, putting up 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists in a 123-122 win. Then on November 17th, he posted 11 points and a career-high 14 assists in a 97-87 win over the Washington Wizards.
Hornets with numbers.
On December 1st, he recorded a then-career-high 36 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals in a 127-125 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on February 2nd, 2022, he topped that with a new career-high 38 points, along with 9 assists and 5 rebounds.
Your English is basically your secret weapon for learning Italian.
Now I want to learn more like this.
Rebounds in a 113-107 loss to the Boston Celtics. 5 days later, February 7th, 2022, LaMelo Ball was named to his first NBA All-Star game as an injury replacement for Kevin Durant. At 20 years old, he was an All-Star. The 2022-23 season was rough. LaMelo played in only 36 games due to recurring ankle injury. But on February 13th, 2023, he reminded everyone why he's special. Against the Atlanta Hawks, LaMelo recorded 30 points, 6 rebounds, and a career high-tying 15 assists in a 144-138 win.
Layup line stuff. LaMelo left alone.
He became the first Hornets player ever to have at least 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 15 assists in a single game. 2 days later, February 15th, he posted 28 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds.
48 minutes, played spurts.
Easy bucket for LaMelo.
Johnson normally plays at 3, sometimes at 4. This time he's at the guard position.
With that performance, he became the second youngest player in NBA history to reach 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists in his career. Only LeBron James did it faster. The 2023-24 season, more injuries. LaMelo played just 22 games due to ankle issues. But on March 28, 2025, the Hornets announced Ball would miss the rest of that season to undergo 2 minor procedures for his ankle and wrist. The doubters returned. He can't stay healthy. The injuries will define his career. He'll never reach his potential. So what did LaMelo do? He came back for the 2024-25 season healthier than ever. October 23rd, 2024. Season opener against the Houston Rockets. LaMelo dropped 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists in a 110-105 win.
Both sides scoreless, 90 seconds into our game.
He became the first player in Hornets franchise history to record at least 30 points and 10 assists in a season-opening game. The message was sent, but that was just the warm-up. November 23rd, 2024, Milwaukee Bucks, LaMelo Ball exploded for a career-high 50 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 125-105 to 119 loss.
Done. Down 8. LaMelo into the game. Pretty. LaMelo slowed up by Trent, but not for long.
50 points. And at 23 years and 93 days old, he became the third youngest player in NBA history to score 50 points, behind only Brandon Jennings and LeBron James. The very next game, November 25th, against the Orlando Magic, LaMelo followed